What's a sign of extremely low intelligence? Equaling contrarianism with intelligence. Inability to take new information on board and change your position on subjects. Never changing opinions, even after proven wrong. Difficulty understanding analogies. Using anecdotes in an argument as if they prove something. Analogy user. Raising children is like gardening. Nurture them and be patient. Analogy misunderstander. Wow. So you actually think that raising children and maintaining a garden are the same thing? Analogy user. No, I'm comparing the two things. Analogy misunderstander. I can't engage in good faith with someone who believes that raising children and maintaining a garden are the same. Greater than sign. Talking louder / over someone to win an argument. If I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. Parroting the talking points without being able to discuss them, even in their most basic terms. That indicates that they have no knowledge and no curiosity about the world. Never, ever possessing the ability to admit that they're wrong, or don't know something, or have screwed up, no matter how obvious. Talking in circles. Saying anything educational is boring. People incapable of independent thinking and being unable to solve small problems by themselves. My report card. As a SPED teacher, I went through the top 10 answers and have to say that none of these are examples of low intelligence. Many are examples of stubbornness, pride, brainwashing, echo chambers and more. People with low levels of intelligence have a wide variety of personalities just like anyone else. Some are stubborn and ignorant. Some are compliant and love to learn. Some are angry and easily manipulated. Some have great emotional control. Some are lazy and some are hardworking. People with low intelligence take longer to process information and struggle with complex topics that have multiple components working at the same time. Many struggle against this deficit and develop strategies to overcome. For some, the obstacles are too large and some simply don't have the will or behaviors to overcome their struggles. Edit. Since a lot of people are identifying themselves in this post, I really just want to point out that high intelligence can be a great trait to be born with, but does not grant a person success or happiness. The reality is that it's probably not even in the top 10 of traits most valued by friend groups, families, businesses, etc. Behaviors that can be trained like self-discipline, reliability, friendliness, etc. will take you much farther in life than being able to solve complex problems at fast speeds. If you want to improve how your intelligence is perceived, remember that we live in a society where no one can be an expert in everything. However, you can focus your time on a couple things that you enjoy and always be the smartest person in the room on those things. Chances are you have already done this to some extent. Not being able to understand simple concepts. Had an acquaintance one time talk about how he's going to open up a law firm for his wife once she graduates law school and passes the bar. He literally made it sound so easy. And when our friend group asked him questions like how do you expect to buy an office straight out of college? Where will you get clientele that is going to work with you? Do you have money saved up so you can start working cases where you won't immediately be paid? His brain kind of short-circuited and he reverted to, well, we don't need an office and we can work out of our house. Plus we just need to win that one big case settlement, then we will be jump started. Sorry, long-winded vertical bar. Difficulty with nuance. All situations are black and white. Holding strong opinions, yet having no ability to explain, defend or justify them. Listening to financial advice on r/Wall Street bets. Not being polite to droids. Not hearing/understanding that there are other opinions. Never learning from their mistakes. Not switching on your turn signals. I've worked with students with special needs for a very long time. I worked with a kid that was a junior in high school. Every day we would do the ABCs. After 2 years I worked with him. The alphabet was brand new every day. However, that kid hit 98% of his free throws on the basketball court. so you could say his kinesthetic intelligence was extremely high. This is a great point. I've worked with kids who can't string a sentence together, but they can strip and reassemble a car engine, or are incredibly warm and empathetic. There's more than one type of intelligence, and we way over prioritize academic intelligence over all others. Supporting a politician and making it their entire identity. People who respond with, "Because that's the way we've always done it." The inability to see from other perspectives. Tattooing your area code on your neck. Never asking questions. Never having questions to ask. A lack of knowledge doesn't automatically make someone unintelligent. Lacking the thirst for knowledge is the true sign of a fool. Playing awful music on your phone speakers while on public transport. Thinking in only black and white. No shades of grey. Thinking you know everything. Just look up Dunning-Kruger effect. It perfectly summarizes the behavior of people WRT to their knowledge in a particular field. People who know less are often overconfident after getting started and learning the basics because they don't know what they don't know. On the other hand, subject matter experts are usually very careful what they say because they know how much is there to learn, and there's always a possibility that they could be wrong. Repeating slogans instead of engaging with an argument. Trying to hide the fact that you don't understand why you hold a particular opinion by ducking away from explaining it. E.g., "It's not my job to educate you. Come back when you've done your research," etc. Insulting or threatening people who disagree with you instead of putting forward your side of the argument. I've never met anyone intelligent who told people how smart they were. Anyone who tells you / feels they need to state it vertical bar iced. Being a Reddit mod. Being tiny. Having a soft skull. Babbling. Drooling. Wearing nappies. All at once. Not being able to carry thoughts to their logical conclusion. The amount of people who spout the first thought that pops into their head then digs their heels in. Ugh. Just think a little bit longer. Issues with abstract processing and black and white reasoning. Ideas like honesty and loyalty may be difficult to explain. These people also tend to be all or nothing about topics and have difficulty understanding mitigating circumstances that might make something bad acceptable. Also, the lack of creativity. Creativity can be pretty abstract, which is difficult for people with low intelligence. Anyone who's interested in celebrities / influencers to the point of obsession I have a hard time taking seriously. They make a statement that's wrong. You point it out's wrong and why. After which they just say but and repeat the statement you've just disproven. Some people are just too stupid / lazy / stubborn / self-indulged to even process what you are saying. Claiming to be an alpha male. No real alpha male would ever boast like that. Concrete thinking. Extreme tribalism. Constantly reposting the same things over and over on Reddit. Believing conspiracy theories for every little thing. Believing something unquestioningly. Celebrity worship. No willingness to imagine or explore. Rushing to judgment without researching it eventfully, or waiting for the full account of an event to emerge. Generalizing entire groups of people and asserting they all share the same views, attributes, and moral qualities. Refusing to recognize others as fully human and thus deserving of inherent respect, and othering them based on their appearance or occupation. Even if they are proven to be incorrect, they never change their minds. Never asking questions and always gouging you the truth on a topic. Narrow-mindedness. Voting based solely on political affiliation or the party's stance on a single subject. Inability to see the bigger the picture. The inability to think beyond the present. Not being able to change your mind based on new information. What was your favorite comment? Let us know below. And remember to like and subscribe, it helps a lot.